to our 1 o'clock games. And we'll open up with the Baltimore Ravens, 4.5 point favorites on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the over and under is 43.5. Whew. Ravens just came off a good victory, I guess you want to call it. I mean, a win's a win, right? It wasn't impressive. You played the Panthers with Baker Mayfield with no offense, and y'all only beat them 13-3. That's, I mean, it's nothing to brag about. And Jacksonville had a bye. They've been playing kind of bad football lately, but the running game's been going, and I think Travis Lawrence has been getting real comfortable, more comfortable as the weeks go on. It's a bad spot. 4.5 point spread is I'm gonna let y'all know about betting 4.5 point spreads, y'all. Last week don't normally happen like that. They normally don't cover, okay? Because last week, 2 4.5 point spreads covered, and it was both 7 points on that covered. This week, I'm actually liking Jacksonville down in Florida. It's a funny line to me. I don't think they'll win the game, but I think they'll cover. And as far as over and under, since it went under last week, hey, man, this might be a week that it actually goes 24, 38, 4. It's going to go under. I take the under. Give me the under 43.5. Next game. Whew. Do we have to talk about the next game? I guess we do, right? It's the Broncos, 2.5 point favorites on the road against the Panthers with Baker Mayfield as the quarterback. Wow. 35.5 point line, y'all. That's super low in football, like super low. So it means they don't expect no offense in this game, which I agree. I think it'll be a defensive game. And if you're asking me whose defense is slightly better, I'm going to go with Denver. So if you're asking me who I'm taking in this game, I have to take a winner. I take 2.5 with Denver. Hey, I trust Russell Wilson more than I trust Baker Mayfield. Simple. Take Denver. Take to the under, y'all. If you want to do anything, just take the under. Don't even pick a winner. Just take the under. Commanders. Whoo. They're playing good football right now, y'all. 4.5 point win, nation's capital. They're going against the Falcons, who just came off a decent win with the Bears. You know, it's a shootout out there in Atlanta, hot Atlanta. It's a 42.5 point line. Once again, we have this 4.5 point spread, okay? I'm going to take the road dog, man. I'm going to take the 4.5 with the Falcons. I'm going to take the 4.5 with the Falcons. If anything, they'll probably lose by a field goal, you know? But hold up, because if Kyle Pitts is not playing, and he might be injured, y'all, so let me double back on that, because Kyle Pitts don't play. You got to check the injury report on this one, because he was probable. But if he's doubtful and doesn't play, switch that, take the Commanders, because that's a huge part of what Atlanta does is the tight end. You feel me? And there's going to be a lot of pressure on Mariota with that defense. So, you know, thinking it out, take the Commanders, y'all. They're just playing better football right now. They're going to implode later on. Not yet, but they will implode, okay? And for the over and under, crazy sound, take the over. Take the 42.5 over. There's going to be some points put up in this game. Watch what I tell you. The next game. Whew, man, it gets harder and harder to pick these teams, y'all. It's the 3.5 Buccaneers. It's going to be 3.5 favorites, and they're going to Cleveland. Whew. My lady knows how I feel about Cleveland, okay? I hate betting with Cleveland because they just a disappointment all around the border. Deshaun Watson comes back next week, okay? It's going to be a different squad when he comes back. How do I feel about him? They might be a letdown game because they know that Deshaun Watson is coming back, so they might not put 100% effort in this game. And then I think Tom Brady's starting to get in that kind of Tom Brady groove. The defense starting to play well. Tom Brady's starting to get into his Tom Brady ways. But Tampa Bay has struggled with this division. That's the only thing. They have to struggle with this division, man. And that's why I'm kind of scared. And I'm scared to say, y'all, I'm really scared to say it because I'm going to bet with the Cleveland Browns, believe it or not. I'm taking these 3.5 points with the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, my lady's giving me the ugliest look ever. But and she's from Ohio, y'all, so it's nothing biased. She's definitely from Ohio. She just hates the Browns, okay? And I'm probably going to kick myself in the behind for it. But I'm going to take the struggling Browns to cover against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Woo! That's it, y'all. And 42.5 point, and it's the over under is 42.5. Although it's up to 42.5 point spreads, but I'm taking to the under because I see defense. It's definitely going to be defense. Tampa Bay plays great defense. Now this is a pick'em game, y'all. The Bengals just have to win. And they playing Tennessee Titans. Both squads are playing great football, man. Great football. Man, both teams are in that kind of that groove. You already know what Tennessee gonna give you. Derrick Henry, they're running it at you. And the Tannehill, as long as he doesn't cough the ball over, they can beat anybody. But right now, also that you got Cincinnati, man, they starting to get in that. Like I said, y'all, the Bengals and Titans, it's a pick'em game. I think right now the Bengals is in playoff form. They've been there. They've been to the Super Bowl. They know how to win. It's going to be a hard-fought game down there in Tennessee, man. It's really going to come down to turnovers in this game. Whoever has the lesser turnovers will win the game. I'm actually going to I'm taking the Bengals. I'm going to shoot the dice with the Bengals. I think they have the better squad than me. I like the better quarterback in this situation. I think Burrow's the better quarterback. It's a revenge game for Tennessee, though. So think about that. It's a revenge game. But I'm liking the Bengals. And for the 42.5 point spread, they both been playing great defense. Give me over. I think it might be a 24-20 type of game. All right. Our next game would be the Dolphins, 13.5 point spread against the Texans. It's hard to take 13. Right. All right, y'all. We got the Dolphins opening up a 13.5 point favorite at home against the Texans. It's hard for me to take 13.5 point spreads, even with a bottom feeder, man. But they are a bottom feeder, and I won't bet on the Texans. I promise you I won't. Dolphins all day, blowout city. 40-14, I say something like that. Crazy, right? How they gonna stop them? Why don't know? Unless the Dolphins underperform. That's the only thing that's gonna keep this game close. If they know they're playing a bottom feeder, they don't come to play. Okay, so think about that too. But I'll take the Dolphins. I shoot the dice. Oh my God, I'm regret I said that, y'all. Watch. The Jets 5.5 point favorites over the Bears. We just found out that Zach Wilson is getting benched. They're gonna play the boy White. So hey, Zach Wilson played terrible. Okay, and Justin Fields is injured. So you got to look out for the injury report. 5.5 point spread. Bears going in town. Without Justin Fields, which is their 95% of their offense, no brainer. Give me the Jets. Better team. Give me the Jets. Better defense. Okay? And that's the end of our 1 o'clock games, y'all. And I'll be back with our 4 o'clock games. We back, y'all. 4.5 point spread. Seahawks is opened up at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders just came off a big win against the Broncos, who they own. And the Seahawks has had a bye. Okay, y'all. It's a 4.5 point spread. I don't like 4.5 point spreads, so I'm actually going to take the Raiders in this game. I don't like betting with the Raiders. Hopefully they got something going on. I'm going to take the Raiders and give me the over, because Raiders ain't stopping nobody on defense. So if I could take anything, give me the over. All right? Our next game, another 4.5 point spread, is the Chargers against the Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals just came off an embarrassing loss to the 49ers, which I'm not surprised. And the Chargers just lost, man. Great game to the Chiefs. It's a great game, y'all. I'm actually taking the Chargers, man. I think they'll beat them by 7. Okay? Another 47.5 point spread. I actually like this to the under. I'm going to take this to the under, okay? Our next game, 14.5 point spread. Crazy it may sound. They playing the Rams. Rams getting 14.5. I don't care. Give me 14.5 with an NFL team. I know they're playing the Chiefs, but Chiefs don't play well when they have favored by that much. I know the Rams don't have nobody, and they really ain't playing for nothing at this point. All right? But 14.5 is a lot, y'all. I mean, I'm going to shoot the dice with them spreads, okay? The Chiefs will run up and down the field, obviously. And it could be a 31-7 type game, to be honest, man. But I'll just gamble with it, okay? 49ers is open a 10.5 point spread against the New Orleans Saints, y'all. New Orleans Saints. 10.5 point spread, 42 over and under. Man, it's hard to go against the Niners right now, y'all. They playing real great football. I'll take them 10.5 with them boys, man. It's crazy, it may sound. I'm going to take the 10.5. I think that they're playing good ball. I can't trust the Saints on the road. Yeah. So give me that. Now to the evening game. We have the Philadelphia Eagles opened up a 7.5 points favorites against the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers, man. 46.5 point spread. It's a hard one to call, y'all. I don't want to sleep on A-Rod, but it's going to Philly, and he doesn't have confidence in that team. Philly just came off a hard-fought win against the Colts. 7.5 point spread is a lot to be giving Aaron Rodgers, dog. I still believe in the guy. Give me 7.5, man. I'll take Green Bay, man. I'll take the Green Bay Packers. In our Monday night game, you got the Colts and 2.5 point favorites over the Pittsburgh Steelers, y'all. Man, the Steelers just came off a big win or big loss to the Bengals. And then you got the Colts that just barely lost to the Eagles, man. They're playing fire football right now. Jonathan Taylor and them boys, Kenny Pickett started to play real good football. I'm actually liking Pittsburgh at home, man. Matter of fact, they're on the road. It's hard to take them on the road, y'all. Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts at home. I take Matty Ice at home, you know. And that's the end of this week, y'all. Sorry about the stuttering. I hope y'all win. You know what I mean? Some of these games, once again, they worth betting. Them big old spreads, I wouldn't do it if y'all. But the 2.5, 3.5 point spreads, hey, man. And the 4.5 point spreads, I'm trying to tell you, them joints don't be covered. We'll see, though. I'll see y'all next week, man. Out.